New Year's 2022, 12:03. Some fireworks going off down across the park. The neighbors yelling Happy New Year.
Beating on pots and stuff.
Beating on pots. Yeah.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. Good. I'm going now. Sparkling. You can see it sparkling in the...
Yeah, you can see some of them sparkling. Isn't that nice?
Yeah. It's a wonderful snow day.
It is. It really is sparkling.
Yeah. It's not the packing snow, raw snow, but still snow.
That's right.
That's what matters. Let's not step on it. It's so perfect. Let's just take a
You
moment.
remember sledding down this hill?
I wonder what happens if I slide in this. Do you think I can? There's a pretty solid layer there. You guys look at the layer. It's about this big on the tennis court.
Yeah, I think so. Hold on. Let me double check.
Oh, 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 oh.
I'd really like to, kid. I don't think so.
Is that you, Matt? Is that you, Jeff?
That's me, did it? What's up?
How's it going?
Good. I'm getting ready to head out. Cause got everything up, trash taken out.
Make sure it's locked.
Huh?
Make sure it's locked.
Yep, it's locked, did it?
All right.
It's locked.
Love you. Love you, Joey.
I love you too, did it? I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, I hope so.
Bye, did.
Bye. Drive carefully.
I will, did it? Thanks.
I'm going to do it.
Hey, Papa.
I'm going to do it. Hi, Alex.
What you doing?
How you doing, Alex?
Good.
I hope you have a good ride home.
I hope you have a good day.
Alright, kid, come on.
Me too.
Gotta go. Bye, Papa. Love you.
I love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
You ready?
Hold on, let me get you in focus. All right, go ahead. Good time. Absolutely. So we did a little bit of sledding up at Del Castle,
Yeah.
hit up a couple of different hills, and now we're walking back through the snowy woods. And you can see the snow blowing around out here. It's pretty windy.
And I can't get my hair out of my face. And I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah, and this is the point where we would go back and we would have some hot chocolate and sit in front of the glass door, storm door, and watch the snow outside. But a beautiful area up here. The woods are very nice, especially when they're covered in snow. And a lot of fun times to be had in both the summer and the winter.
Especially the winter, though.
Oh yeah, especially the winter. Okay, go ahead. Nope. Whoa. Anything like that. But she said, now that you mentioned, she said, I work in the Sunday school. One afternoon we were cleaning up, and she said, I hear somebody crying in the church. And she said, I came in there and there's nobody in the church. And she said it was definitely a woman crying. So it's interesting to know that this still happens.
Church still open now? Yeah.
Not at night.
No, it's an active. It's active.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's still an active church.
And they still have preschool.
Oh,
Yeah. Brought into Yorktown. They were brought up the Great Valley Road here. The York River, it's a very deep channel. Like if you're down there during the day, you're bound to see a full-size naval vessel come down this river. People don't realize how busy this port really was.
Submarines come through too.
Yeah, down to the weapons station.
Sometimes they come up high, but most of the time you just see the little top.
Yeah, so it's very deep.
Deep in the middle, but on the sides, you know, it's not deep at all. You can go way out.
Yeah, you can go way out swimming and everything. It's nice. Really nice. During colonial times, there were actually some 30,000 slaves that were brought into Yorktown. And this was the road that they were brought up. Now, of course, these journeys were very perilous. They say you could trace a trail of bones going all the way out across Middle Passage from all the death. Trapped in the bows of these ships for long periods of time, exposed to disease and vermin. By the time they got here, many of them could barely stand, let alone make the walk up this road here. So if somebody fell, the person they were shackled to was expected to drag them along, barely being able to stand themselves. So quite a few took their last breath here on this road. And this has definitely left its imprint as people have heard these sounds of these chains and these men yelling out and several footsteps coming up this road. But there's more so an emotion that overcomes a lot of people when they go down this path. There was a Girl Scout troop that was down here from Scranton, Pennsylvania, and they're taking a tour of Yorktown, beautiful day, and they're in perfect spirits until they come down this path. As soon as they go through the fence there and come along the bend, and as soon as they get around the bend where the shadows start here, one of them starts crying. And like a chain reaction, every single one of these Girl Scouts just burst into tears. They took off running, and they ran until they got off this road. Once they got to the waterfront, it was like a switch was flipped. They were fine again. Not one of them could be spirits around a monument. What kind of spirits would haunt this area? It is a Revolutionary War monument, but there's spirits from a completely different era that seem to wander these grounds. It's always spirits from the Civil War that are seen here. Now, one good example, there was a family that was down here from upstate New York, and they're driving around the bend here, and their headlights graze across this field. And he said, I see these 4 men running across the field. So he stops and watches. He said they were running in some sort of a formation. And he could see, this wasn't a quick glimpse. He said, I watched them and they were carrying bayonets. They were wearing uniforms. And he said, I could see the kepis on their heads like they wore during the Civil War. Well, these guys run across this field and disappear into the trees. He said what was strange is they only appeared from the waist up. There was nothing from the waist down. Well, this is called a partial apparition, and the belief is that in their realm, in the spirit's realm, in their plane of existence, there is something there, was something there in their time that is blocking out a portion of them. Now, back during the Civil War, what was here? A bunch of trenches. This land was all trenches that were dug by the Confederate Army. They were used by the Union Army. And when they decided to put the monument here in 1881, they weren't really concerned with preserving battlefield at that time, so they leveled the trenches. Now, if these guys were running behind any kind of dirt berm, you would only see the top portion of them. But this, quite a bit, and a lot of times it's the form of, once again, it's the form of just shadows that are seen. There'll be people that are walking up here and they'll see these shadows.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
Gorgeous already.
Get it, boy! Go get it! Go get it, boy! Go get it! Go get it!
That's fun.
The chin has a fever.
He does.
It don't stay away from my house.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
Oh, he's still kill me now. Oh.
What just happened?
So, What do we got for dinner here?
So we got some hot dogs and some baked beans and pickles and a sauce or two. We got a weird child that spreads mayonnaise on her hot dog, and so she's
And
got
my
that going.
hamburgers.
Well, that's normal, but definitely not normal with the hot dogs. But
Mayonnaise is good to me on everything.
yeah, it is good. But
Oh, he went away. Come on, I almost got him. There he goes. He's back.
there he is eating the chip.
Come on back. There he is. He likes that chip.
That's cute. Got a perfect shot of him too.
Oh, there he goes. Look at him. Oh, he's taking a whole big thing. Oh, jeez. Come on back. Come back and get it. Here he comes. Oh, yep, there he goes.
over there.
Interesting,
That
wasn't
would be
it?
cool.
Yeah.
Might be the end of it.
So we just recently found a new Five and Below. I'd never seen it before. So we're going to it and see if we can find any Squishmallows.
Hey everybody, heading down 13 South, bringing you another Triple G vlog. Did some squatching this weekend, which was pretty fun. We got on the road Wednesday, left from Virginia, went up to Delaware, and along the way, tested out a Pepsi Nitro for the first time, which I wasn't very crazy about. I didn't hate it. I liked the flavor, but it was weird with the lack of bubbles that were in it. But we got up to Delaware in the middle of the night. And then Thursday, got to do a little bit of swimming.
Mm-hmm. That was fun. And then we drove up to Lackawanna, and then we went to Weiss. We made a nice Weiss trip, and then we came back and we cooked some food. We cooked some cooked apples, which are sliced apples with lightly sprinkled with cinnamon and sugar, cooked of course, and roasted some hot dogs over the campfire and some mushrooms, which was really, really good.
Yeah, so that was a good time. And then on Friday, we went down and checked out the lake. We went out to Gin's Friday night with Brett. We got some pizza and some buffalo wings. And one of the things we were doing, one of our things to check off our list while we're up here, was to find a pizza that was comparable to Brownies. The best pizza place in Scranton had stopped selling pizza, and we were looking all over for something that was comparable. So the first place we tried was Gin's, and I could see the similarities, but just wasn't Brownies. Well, Saturday we get up and we head into Scranton.
Yeah, so basically we were going to do this video about finding Kenny, which is a guy, a part of the Magics. So we were driving and we went to there was a drive-in movie theater that was supposed to have like a market, right? And there wasn't no market, so then we walked down to, where did we walk down next?
Well, we went all over the place. We went down to the Steamtown Mall and we walked around the mall, saw some pretty cool things in the stores up there. The Steamtown Mall is kind of dead. It's not really the booming mall that it once was. The stores are all kind of
Close.
no-name stores. They're not really stores that like you would think about in a mall that has the typical Spencer's and Hot Topic and JCPenney's. The only store that was like a big name store, I think, was Boscov's out there in the mall. And I don't even know if that was really still there. I noticed in my picture I could see the sign Boscov's, but when we were there, I didn't notice if it was open or not 100%. But we did find Kenny, which was cool.
Yeah, but we did want to ask him if he wanted to go down to Manning's and stay, but unfortunately he didn't want to. So we headed down to Manning's, and I got, what'd you get? Because I think we got something like a raspberry, it was like a truffle or something like that.
Well, you gotta understand, Manning's is a very unique ice cream place. It's a place up there near Lackawanna, near the state park, and they have the cows right there. And I think they milk the cows and make the ice cream at that place. Like, it's actually their dairy farm.
I think it is because they also had that little building in there where it is made for that.
So it's kind of a tradition that we always go to Manning's. So we went there, we had some of their ice cream, which was pretty good. I think I had the raspberry truffle too, or something like that. I forget the sundae. Then we checked out a path on the way back, stopped and checked out Bassett Path, which was pretty short. Put together a video of that, of checking out that path.
Because we heard some stuff, like the Bigfoot expedition pretty much. We heard like a bunch of trees falling. We heard 3 at first. The first one was like a little weird because it was like someone pushed it over. We heard another one.
Well, this wasn't Bassett Trail.
Oh.
Nope, this was Bassett Trail, which is a short little trail. We tried to go to Silo Antiques and found this little trail and decided to check it out.
Oh yeah.
Put together a separate video of that. So then we went back to Lackawanna and decided to head down to Big Bass Pond. And this is a place that kind of a popular destination back in the day. Not so much anymore. It seems like it's been forgotten. But we were surprised when we got down there to see that the Cub Scouts had come through and really made the path nice that connects that to Bullfrog Pond. And Bullfrog Pond is this very green pond that's right next to Big Bass Pond. But on the way down there, we start hearing some whoops. And we think that, is that a Bigfoot down there by Big Bass Pond? Because it could be the perfect place for a Bigfoot, because this is a place where not a lot of people come to anymore, at least not to our knowledge. But sure enough, it was people. They were coming back, and we could tell that it was them. They were down there hooping and hollering. But what was weird is once they got past, we hear this tree come crashing down, and it's a slow crash. It's not like something just
like,
falling down, like a branch falling down. It sounds like the tree is pushed over, or it slowly falls and it goes through the woods, breaking all the branches as it comes down and crashes down. Caught that in the video. And that's something that could be Bigfoot. Bigfoot could be out there pushing down trees, but it could also very well just be an old tree that's fallen down, as that happens in the woods. And it's perhaps not the first time that happens. It's not incredibly common, but being in the woods as much as we are, you hear it. But what is definitely not common is we walked around that pond, we walked around Bullfrog Pond, and then we hear another tree crashing down in the woods. We hear some more whoops out in the woods, some more whoops. And we thought at first that the people that were going up the trail, like they left somebody back there to kind of mess with us because we were kind of whooping back and forth down the trail. So we thought, oh, they left someone back here to mess with us. But there was nobody else down there that we saw. And we went down every accessible trail. Now, as we look around for some Bigfoot tracks and such, we're coming back. And again, another tree falls down in the woods.
It's like a big tree branch because it fell out on the path because it was like really, really windy. But for some reason, you guys just saw that branch fall. It sounded way louder than that though. But what I saw was this like gray thing like about this size kind of falling down. But when I looked at this thing, it didn't look anything like that, which was really, really weird. So.
Yeah, and to hear 3 of them, 3 trees falling in one hike, it's kind of uncommon. It's kind of uncommon, but we get back to the campsite, made another Weiss run, and Weiss is a local grocery store that we go to. We got some food to grill up, and we made some campfire
chili cheese fries.
Chili cheese fries for the first time.
Apples again, and then you made the steak.
And we put together a video of the chili cheese fries of how to make them. So that'll be on the Slalakum channel as well, Slalikum. So Sunday, what was weird though, on Saturday night as we're sitting there by the campfire, again, we hear a large tree fall in the woods.
Yes.
And we're in a camping loop where there's a bunch of other campers and stuff. Yet we hear this tree falling out in the woods.
And we think that it's probably most likely weird because we were thinking like, what if everywhere we go, there's like a tree that falls and stuff like that, which was kind of creepy to think about. But.
Yeah, very weird, very weird. So we started thinking that maybe Bigfoot followed us and he was following us, pushing down trees wherever we went. Kind of a scary thought, but perhaps not likely. We go down to Scranton and McDade Park, there was a bunch of Bigfoot sightings. We hiked all over that park looking for Bigfoot. Another video that's going to be available on Slalakum of that hike and that expedition there.
That was kind of miserable though, because like really, really hot. And the really sad thing about it is I don't know why they would do this, but they closed down the pool and they're not ever like opening it back up. So now it's like all falling apart. And there's people that were trying to go down there and go swimming, but they can't. So I feel like they should open it up, make some more money for the park, because they would be making lots of money if they had a pool opened up. But for some reason, lack of water in their pools just don't mix well.
Yeah, the pool was closed down where we went camping at Lackawanna. They have a pool that was closed, and then McDade Park closed down. Not sure how permanent it is, but it was pretty overgrown.
It was permanent. That's what she said.
So we go for the second best pizza in Scranton, so we thought, which was at Alfredo's, the power goes out. Not just the power in Alfredo's, but the entire grid is out. So we sit at Alfredo's in the dark for a while, and then we have to leave, and we head up to Bawana's, which had a pretty cool arcade in there and some New York style pizza, but definitely an eventful weekend. Friday night.
We went to that mall, remember?
We did. We went to the Viewmont Mall, and Alex did a squishmallow hunting video for her channel.
So basically in FYE, I never knew they still had those around, but they had lots of anime kind of snacks, Japanese snacks, and I had to, so I got a few things. They had quite a good selection of squishmallows, you could say. It was really fun up there. It was like a really, really small mall. Like it only like went this way and then like a little like short little hallway this way. So it was like a really small mall, but it had typical stores and it was pretty bustling for how it was.
Absolutely, absolutely. But made it back to Delaware safe. Sure enough, on our way back down through Virginia right now, and there will be a few videos to look forward to, mostly on the Slalakum channel, and then one on Alex's channel.
And what about the one of the video of Kenny?
The search for Kenny.
It's gonna be on the Slalakum?
That won't be on the Slalakum, but that'll be around.
Finding Kenny.
That will be around somewhere. I don't know where.